Hello, hello. Welcome back to Talking Tunes, and today we're going to be talking about American tunes because as you're seeing this, tomorrow is the 4th of July. So it's the time of the year where we all collectively forget what the fuck a kilometer is, start shooting off fireworks, fire up the grill, and have ourselves a good fucking time because America is the single greatest country in the world. It is the single greatest country to ever exist. And to celebrate that, we're taking a look at Shinedown's 2008 album with 11 tunes on it, The Sound of Madness. Now, some people might ask me, well, Sean, what is so patriotic about Shinedown? And in all honesty, it's not like specifically like, like a Toby Keith country thing where it's just like America's the best, woohoo! You know, like it's not that type of thing. A, Shinedown's an American artist. B, there's just something about this album in particular has a very, very American, just quality to it, you know? It's just a very good quality to it. And we're going to get into the album. But first, we got to go into a little bit of history. Shinedown is a band that I've talked about once before during debut album January, which I'm realizing is now 6 months ago. And that video probably has more views than this one will get because my views are doing shit right now. But anyway, Shinedown formed in 2003 and for the most part has been comprised of singer Brent Smith, lead singer Brent Smith, guitarist Zach Myers, bassist Eric Bass, and drummer Barry Kirsch. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but anyway, so it's a pretty good band. It's not necessarily like a southern rock type thing, and they're not a progressive rock band. They are much more in the vein of Nickelback, who I see as their direct competitor, but Nickelback is Canadian, so they can fuck off. But Shinedown, they're not an artsy band, but they're not an unintelligent band. They don't write songs that go on and on and on and on and on, right? They've never really written a song that I find annoying. They have had one or two bad albums, but overall, they're a good band, and for the most part, they leave their controversial opinions to their lyrics, as musicians should. So, let's finally... they released two albums before this, Leave a Whisper in 2003, which was their first album, as I previously mentioned, and they released Us and Them, which has no relation to the Pink Floyd song or the Roger Waters concert tour. It also does not contain a cover of Us and Them on it, so, yeah, but this was their third album, and I actually have very early memories of this album, as I was born in 2004, so I probably started hearing this around 2009, 2010, somewhere around there. But starting us off, we have the song Devour, which is a great hard-rocking opener. It's a fantastic introduction to the album, at least the harder rocking aspects of this album. I don't know what it's about. The lyrics, devour, suffocate your own empire. Like, I don't know what it's about. It could be talking about George W. Bush, who was in his final year of the presidency at the time. It could be talking about the war in Iraq. I don't know, really. It's just, but it is a good song. I thoroughly enjoy it. It's a good song. Song number 2, the title track, Sound of Madness. Second best song on the album, in my opinion. This is the first Shinedown song I remember hearing, and frankly, I think its intro is one of the best to come out of a non-legacy act in the 21st century. Alright? Shinedown is a band that's starting to near their legacy years now, but I think they still got a couple of good albums in them. But, they were not a legacy band yet. They had only been around for 5 years at this point, and boy, oh boy, Sound of Madness is a fucking excellent show of their talents, particularly Brent Smith's voice and Barry Kirsch's drumming, and Zach Myers shreds it up. I think, this was the last generation of rock that didn't go into country territory, that had actual emotion behind the guitar playing. I hear modern guitar music and it's just a blob. It's just a shreddy blob that does nothing for me. But this, it's not as complex as David Gilmour or Eddie Van Halen or, a lot of other, bands that I've spoken about on this channel. But there is emotion behind it, and it's very, very good. It takes a fantastic amount of talent, and the song is fucking awesome. Don't know what it's about, but it's fucking awesome. Song number 3, Second Chance. This is the first of several emotional songs on this album. I think Brent Smith was going through a breakup at the time with his, he wasn't married, but it was his ex-fiancée. Or it is his ex-fiancée, because she's still around. She's still alive, and they have a kid. But, Second Chance, this is a more of an emotional song, and, it's basically like telling, his mother and father, hey, this is my life, I hope you're proud, this might not be what you want me to be doing with my life, but it's what I want to do. And that's something that, I relate to. I relate to. I don't know what my parents want me to be. I don't know what my mom wants me to be, but I don't know what I want to be. Ideally, I'd be able to do this for a living, but I can't. I can't even fucking edit because I'm broke. Anyway. But yeah, highly relatable song. Cry for Help. It's telling, I believe it's a song written at the expense of somebody who has burnt a lot of bridges and is like, hey, why is nobody coming to help me? And Brent Smith's basically going, because you're a dick. So, it's like, no angel's gonna hear your cry for help. Again, it's another hard-rocking song. Fantastic song. Song number 5, The Crow and the Butterfly, which is where the album cover gets its design, but The Crow and the Butterfly, which, when you listen to the song, he goes, just like the crowd chasing the butterfly, and I don't know why he sings it that way, but this is either like a breakup song or lamenting the death of specifically a girlfriend, because it starts out like, I painted your room at midnight so I'd know yesterday was over. Put all your books on the top shelf, even the one with the 4-leaf clover. Man, I'm getting older. Which, he still has her books and stuff in the house, which leads me to believe that he was, this was a breakup. But there's also the line in the chorus where it's just like, when you and I were getting high as outer space, I never thought you'd slip away, which suggests a breakup. But then that's followed up with, I guess I was just a little too late, which also suggests death. So, I think this is, one of the deepest songs on the album. It's certainly one of the deeper songs of the 21st century so far. I don't know if we're going to be getting anything all that great in the 21st century, at least in the next 5 years. I don't think we're going to see music improve all that much. But anyway, But yeah, Crow and the Butterfly. And then song is if the next song number 6, If You Only Knew, is definitely a breakup song. There's not much more to it. The instrumentation is nice. It's got like a kind of a drum machine. It kind of sounds like the beginning of Owner of a Lonely Heart, but then I'm just but specifically with the use of a drum machine. But for the most part, it's fine. I like the song. Again, I like the song. None of these songs are bad by any means. It's just sometimes it is harder to talk about stuff like this because there's not as much music to talk about. A lot of it's about the lyrics, and a lot of the lyrics do cover the same, like a lot of similar themes. But that's not to discourage this album's quality at all. I think it's a very, very good album. Um, Sin with a Grin. I have no clue what it's about, but it's awesome. Like, it's a great song. It might be about sex, but probably not because, like, there was, like, a line. I forget what it was. Just listen to it, but I forget what the line was that suggested that. But then everything else, just dissecting the lyrics alone, minus the music, which is very aggressive. The lyrics themselves are very aggressive. So, again, I don't really have a whole lot to dissect here. Yeah, like, it might be about sex, but more than likely not, but it is a great song. Song number 8, What a Shame. This song is definitely about death. I listened to an interview with Brent Smith around the time they put out their most recent album, which I will be reviewing later on this year. But he talked about, he had this uncle that really struggled with alcohol and cigarettes, and just that basically killed this uncle of his. And I have an uncle that killed. So yeah, that's it's relatable to me, but I wasn't particularly close with that uncle. That uncle was on my father's side, and I've made various jokes about the fact that I have daddy issues. So yeah. Anyway, Cyanide, Sweet Tooth Suicide. It's the last heavy song on the album. It's about drugs and death and shit. It's just, I don't know. Again, it's one of those songs. It's very much. This album kind of has this concept that I like to call twin songs, where there's a lot of songs that are about similar things. So, like, I put Devour and Sound of Madness as twin songs. I put Sin with a Grin and Cyanide, Sweet Tooth Suicide as twin songs. I put The Crow and the Butterfly and If You Only Knew kind of as... Well, no, I put The Crow and the Butterfly and What a Shame as twin songs. And then Breaking Inside is Second Chance's twin song. It's another emotional song, but it is by far it is the best song on the album. If I'm ever going to listen to a song from this album, it's this or Sound of Madness or What a Shame. Because it's just, those songs are fucking fantastic. It's a great song. It's another emotional song. I don't want to live to waste another day underneath the shadow of mistakes I made, 'cause I feel like I'm breaking inside. I don't want to fall and say I lost it all, 'cause maybe there's a part of me that hit the wall, leaving pieces of me behind, and I feel like I'm breaking inside. It's so good. It's a very good song. And then the final song, Call Me. It's possibly another breakup song, but it's unlike the rest of the more emotional, the quieter songs on the album, it uses piano and violin as opposed to guitar and acoustic guitar and drums and bass and stuff. So, yeah. Great album. give it a listen. I spoke about the album cover. This album cover is not all that interesting. The only thing is that I think when you open up the pamphlet, it's just a picture of the band. The back cover isn't the most interesting. The Sound of Madness title is very much just plastered on in like a random spot. So yeah, it's not a great album cover, but it is a great album. There were like over the next 2 years, 3 more songs from that were recorded either during the same sessions or like right after the sessions for this album. So a couple of years later, they released the deluxe version of Sound of Madness, which contained 3 unheard original songs, along with different versions of Second Chance and Breaking Inside. So we've got 2 songs, the original songs, the 2 of the original songs tie in the movies. You've got I forgot the name of it. It's just boom lay, boom. One push is all you need. Diamond Eyes, that's what it's called. Diamond Eyes, which was written for The Expendables, which I believe had Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone in it. And then there was Her Name is Alice, which tied in with the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland remake. And then there was Junkies for Fame, which was released initially as an exclusive for one of the Guitar Hero games. All 3 of those songs are pretty good. If they were to release the deluxe album with just those tacked on to the end of this, it would be a better album, but I think ending it with Diamond Eyes or Her Name is Alice or Junkies for Fame. Maybe Junkies for Fame would be the appropriate closing song on the deluxe version, but the deluxe version has extra versions of songs that are already on the album, and I always kind of find that annoying. But yeah, that's gonna do it. It's a great album. Give it a listen. It's not necessarily a buy it recommendation from me if you watch this channel, although if you know me in real life, maybe this is more accessible to you than most of the stuff I talk about on this channel. So to those of you who know me in real life, definitely buy this. I think it'll be more accessible to you. That's not a jab at you. It's just I know you don't like my progressive rock stuff. To my progressive rock people, to the progressive rock people out there, definitely give this album a listen if you like something a little bit heavier. Like, I think if you enjoy Metallica, and particularly if you enjoy Nickelback, I think you'll enjoy this. But yeah, that's going to do it. Shinedown have gone on to make several more albums. I think they have another album in the works right now. They are on tour right now. They just released a couple singles. So yeah, I would like to thank you all very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like on it. If you want to continue along this musical journey with me, please feel free to subscribe. If you have something to add, please feel free to do so in the comment section down below. If you want to hear me talk about something other than music, I have a podcast with 2 of my buddies. It's called Dorkies. As I am filming this, as you are watching this, we are probably in the process of filming the 4th of July special, so I will link that below this video once that is out. And if you want to hear what I happen to be listening to that day, or 15-second segment at least, you can follow me on Instagram. I will leave a link to that in the description down below. I post a 15-second segment of a song in my story there every single day. And with that, I would like to thank you all very much for watching and remind you to stay weird and keep jamming. See you in the next one.